So previously we've just taken a look at the Fujifilm X-T5's menu system, and now we have the Xh2s, which we can do the same kind of thing with as well. To see how that is a bit different from the X-T5 and how it's different from the Xh1, for instance. So let's pop this on and take a look at what we've got. So let's start from the start. Looks like it might be a little bit dull for us. Let's make sure we've got more brightness here. It's better. Right then, let's go right back to the top with image quality. So in terms of image ratios, it seems that we actually have less options on the Xh2s than we have on the X-T5, which is interesting. We only have 3 options here. I believe we had 5 options on the X-T5, if I remember correctly. And obviously the megapixels are different here as well. It's like all the film simulations are the same. Okay. So that brings us to the end of the image quality section. There is here something, I'm not sure I noticed this on the X-T5, but the mount adapter setting. It's allowing us to, I'm guessing, once we've adapted lenses, because this is a bit more of a video orientated camera, people will be mounting old vintage lenses and stuff like that, so it's nice for the camera to know which focal length has been put onto it. Alright, let's move on to the AF/MF. So here we have our focus areas, which would like nicely in the middle. Okay. Okay, let's move on to the next settings now. Be interesting to see if you got the Xh1 up, for instance, or the X-T4, 5 alongside this at home, and you go through the settings of the same pages just to see what they've added or taken away. And then we have it really for the settings. One thing I will check, screen setup. Now previously on the older models, the Xh1s, we could adjust the top screen here. I just wonder if there's any new settings whatsoever for this. Let's take a look here. I've probably already gone past it, haven't I? Might be further down. So display. Sub-monitor settings, let's see what we have. So for still mode, obviously we can change what we want on there. Settings, movie mode, the same. Just wondering if we can change the actual color. Okay, so we've got white or black. Okay, fair enough. Looks like there's a new bit of added bonuses there. Looks like something to do with the Q settings, so we'll have to look into that at some point later on. So we have it. Those are the menu systems really for the XH. This might be important actually, network settings to some people, so let's get that on the screen for you guys to see as well. We've got 2 pages of that, which I think I started off on the second page. Just there. Alright, was that any different to what you're used to on your previous XH1? As an XH1 user, I know that it's a completely different camera menu setting. Well, it looks the same, but when you dive into it, how we just did, there's so much more going on. But I didn't get to personally own the X-T5 or the X-T4, so this may be similar to how they were. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it was informative, and I hoped it helped if you're wondering to buy this camera and just wondering how the new settings are and what you can and can't use. Okay.